Welcome back to another episode of Turn Up the Heat. Today we're making an awesome spicy jalapeno cornbread. Make sure to watch to the end of this video because there's a secret ingredient that kind of makes this thing so much better. Anyways, let's turn up the heat. So to make this awesome recipe, you're going to need some milk, some all-purpose flour, some cornmeal, a bit of butter, some sugar, a few eggs, some salt, some baking powder, and some jalapenos. So start out by turning your oven to 400 degrees. So now you're going to go ahead and take 11 tablespoons of softened butter. You can soften it really quickly by putting it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. And put that into a bowl. And then after your butter, take half a cup of sugar and add that to your bowl as well. Just a little bit more. That cup was a little bit empty. Alright, so half a cup of sugar. And then go ahead with a nice spoon and mix that together until it's nice and combined. Next, you're going to grab a second bowl and you're going to put 2 cups of cornmeal in. 1 cup. After your cornmeal, you're going to go ahead and add 1 1/3 cups of flour. With flour, make sure to spoon it into the measuring cup so you get a more accurate measurement. There's 1. And now for the third. And there's our third. Now over to the baking powder. We're going to go ahead and add 4 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a half. And then go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of salt. There we go. After that's added, go ahead and mix this up thoroughly to combine everything nice and evenly. Now in a third bowl, we're going to go ahead and combine 3 eggs. And 1 2/3 cups of milk. So, there's 1. And then here is 1/3, 2/3. After you've poured in the eggs and the milk, go ahead and stir these up until they are nice and mixed. Now before doing anything else, go ahead and chop up your jalapenos. So go ahead and cut the stems off of them as well. You don't want to get those in your cornbread. It's not going to be very tasty if you have some gross kind of woody stems in there. So cut those stems off. And then after the stems are all cut off, just go ahead and kind of roughly chop these. It doesn't have to be anything super crazy. After your jalapenos are cut up, go ahead and add your egg and milk mixture into your flour and cornmeal mixture here. And then give that a nice stir until it's nice and combined. And then after that, go ahead and add your sugar and butter mixture. Depending on how soft you made your butter, it may be a little bit hard to stir this in, but just kind of keep stirring until it's nice and smooth. After you've added in your butter and sugar mixture, go ahead and stir it in. Again, until it's nice and evenly combined. After everything is combined, go ahead and take your jalapenos and add about half a cup to a cup worth to your mixture. Just like that. And then stir that around really well until it's nice and mixed. Perfect. Now you're going to go ahead and take a 9 by 13 pan and spray it down. just like that. And then go ahead and add your mixture into this. And then go ahead and just kind of make sure this is spread around nice and evenly. Just like that. Alright, now you're going to go ahead and put this in your preheated oven for about 22 to 26 minutes until it's nice and golden. While your cornbread's cooking, we're going to go ahead and make an awesome glaze to put on top. So go ahead and take 4 to 6 tablespoons of butter and melt it in a saucepan. Just melt it over low heat, nothing crazy. After your butter's melted, go ahead and add about a tablespoon of sugar. Followed by the rest of your jalapenos. And just stir that around. You can simmer it on low. Just kind of keep simmering this a little bit until your cornbread is done cooking. After your cornbread's done cooking, we're going to do this last secret step. So this is what's going to really put your cornbread over the top. So we're going to take this kind of butter, sugar, jalapeno mixture and just kind of pour a little bit of that liquid all over this topless cornbread. Just like that. And then really take your spatula or something and go ahead and spread it around nice and evenly. Let it really soak into this cornbread here. This looks really, really good. Pour a little more on here. Make sure to get it around the edges as well. Don't forget those. Alright. And then you can leave the jalapenos in there. We don't need those. That was more just to add some flavor to that butter and sugar. Alright, so just like that, go ahead and let this sit for about 15 minutes before serving it just to get everything to nice and solidify. And you should be just about done. So anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up, maybe hit a comment, maybe even hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.